Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Plague Inc. Evolved, the Windows version early access of the popular cell phone game. Sad to report, we did not get the fungus beaten on Mega Brutal last episode, or in the time in between recording last episode and this episode. So I'll try it some more after I record this episode, but progress needs to be made on something. And so today we are going to do the very last official scenario, Xenophobia. Anger over immigration, globalization, and exploitations trigger a rapid increase in hostility towards foreigners worldwide, causing countries heavily fortify their borders, significantly reducing the amount of cross-border traffic worldwide. On a positive note, guards get to shout, "You shall not pass." Alright, well... I guess we'll just stick with the virus. There's really no reason not to. And they'll just call this Xenophobia. Xenophobia scenario. So as the virus, we just are going to want to cross the border, I suppose. Land and air, and that does not look like a lot of ships or airplanes going. But I should probably focus on ships and airplanes because obviously the land borders are going to be shut. Well, they're not technically shut down right now. We can see that. But I imagine they might start shutting down. Korean Guard borders plan strike. Well, that will help us. Just keep this spreading. Speed this up even a little bit more. Let's see. 17 here, 16 here. System mutated. If we take that down, would we get a refund? No, it cost us something. So we don't want to do that. Let's keep on with the water stuff. We want to look at that, 30 orange bubbles in the exact same place. We want to get 17 for air, trying to spread this. There's Japan, there's China. Not quite here yet. Next one would be 20 DNA. Oh, it's so nice to play on casual versus Mega Brutal. Mega Brutal seems a little random. Well, I mean, this whole game sometimes can be random, but Mega Brutal seems too random. New minor disease spreading. Should I be worried that they've discovered me? I don't feel like I should. Just wait until they start working on the cure. Yeah, let's go ahead and get antibiotic drug resistance 1. Work towards genetic hardening. This is spreading. This is spreading fine. Maybe I should put the 20 DNA to get extreme bioaerosol. There they start working on the cure. Genetic hardening 2. And 20 DNA is what we want. Let's look at this. Let's go ahead and pause this. Wow. 50 DNA, extreme bioaerosol. We'll do a bird 1. And we'll do that. 16 DNA for some more of that. far as our island countries, and all the rest I imagine will be just fine on their own. There we go. Bird 2. First death in South Africa. We're still at 0% to the cure. Which means I have nothing to be concerned about at all. Let's see. Might as well start throwing out some of these things. 21 for coma. I think we could probably start killing people. But Saudi Arabia shuts down its airports. Oh no. There we go. I bet right there we have everybody. Let's see. Now we still need the Caribbean and a few other countries. Let's see, slow down the cure. Start working our way towards necrosis. There's the Caribbean. Pretty much feel set. They're at 4% to the cure. Japan is breaking down. Let's bring out necrosis now. And then for 28, we'll do total organ failure early. Why not? Let's see. Just kill too many people that way. Do a genetic reshuffle, why not? Xenophobia has been placed on the watch list. Japan is leading the cure. Japan had a long period in which their borders were specifically closed to all foreigners, and they're still a little xenophobic, most would say. Protective of and not extremely welcoming to foreigners. I'm sure there are African countries and tribes that will shoot you on sight. So take that with a grain of salt. Let's see, 32 for that. I need to take something down, or we're gonna this is too lethal. This one. That's just too lethal there. We're about to kill off everybody, even though we have necrosis. There we go, no healthy people left in the world, so I no longer have to be worried about that. And I want 2 more DNA to shuffle again, get that disease down, the cure down even more. Yep, that was easy. Way easier than my several attempts at fungus on Mega Brutal. Alright, so that was 379 days to get a complex virus type on casual. Cure progress got to 11%, and we got 75,183 points. Particularly in the scenario, I did not feel the effect of the scenario. That happens on a lot of these scenarios. The way these scenarios are integrated, the way some of these seem like they do nothing while some of these seem like they do a lot, the way some of these are easier, the way some of these are harder, it's all this weird mismatch. We're done with official scenarios. Let's see if we can remember. Black Death was the first one we had to do. It was pretty different. The smallpox, I think, was different. Swine flu was different. Xenophobia, who cares, and volcanic ash weren't that different, and they were all kind of easy. Sovereign default was easy. Shut down anything, I think, was pretty easy. Pirate plague, I think, was pretty easy. Mirror Earth was incredibly easy. I mean, it basically did nothing. Golden Age, it may have made it a little bit harder, but I don't even remember. Global warming, created equal, uh, unknown origin, randomly picks your starting country for yourself, and I could see how that scenario could be integrated if you went down to a straight line on how the game wanted itself to be played, so that every fifth game you played is just unknown origin. You have to start wherever. Nipah virus was changed things up a little bit, and I don't remember the frozen virus. I don't think artificial organs did a lot, but I do recall it being difficult. But a lot of these scenarios just changed something in the background, and then there was no difference whatsoever. And those are the exact same scenarios that want you to play the same uh, the same scenario over and over again. And that seems a little silly the way it's presented, and it seems a little silly in general just to do that. It says we're at 17% complete because of that, and it's just, I don't want to agree with that. I really don't. I think we're done with scenarios. We're almost done with this whole game. Next time I am going to play the Neurox Swarm on Mega Brutal. Maybe I will be able to get the fungus done on Mega Brutal offline in between. Maybe I won't. But that's all we're going to be doing for the rest of this series, is we're going to go down the line. Neurox Swarm, Parasite, Prion, Necrovirus, Nanovirus, Bioweapon, and Simian Flu. All at least one attempt on Mega Brutal. Hopefully, at some point, we will unlock these last two cheats. Otherwise, we just won't, and then we'll be done. Shuffle Strain cheat strain is currently locked. It's just going to give you a random thing, I'm sure, and then Lucky Dip Strain. Really don't know what that is. Interesting. But that's all for another day. We're done with this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to follow or friend me on practically any social media site, all those links are down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.